Hey everybody, welcome to another Ranked of the Day. I'm playing as Annie mid, and I'm up against a Akali. I started off with Doran's Blade and 3 potions. So here I go in for a bit of Raz on the Akali, because one thing you should know about Akali is that she's a very weak early gamer. She's pretty much pre-level 6, she's pretty much open to harass, you can pretty much bully her as much as you like to. I flash in here and use my Ignite here, hoping that I'd drop her, but she has a health potion, so she does not get taken down by that, so that was a bit unfortunate. I overestimated my damage there, but that's fine, because she does end up losing quite a lot of farm. So Nocturne ends up chasing Hecarim in his own jungle. He dives the tower a bit here and takes quite a few turret hits, so Akali gets the double buff on Nocturne there. And so because she is still not level 6 yet, it's not really much of a problem for me. So I just put a bit more harass down on Akali. She goes in for a bit of harass there. I throw down all my abilities on her. She flashes out and the minions assist me with that kill. So good job, minions there. Minions are overpowered. Very overpowered. Overpowered. Anyways, I go back and get Sorcerer's Shoes and a ward. A green ward. I didn't get any pink wards this game because this Akali wasn't really a threat for most of the game, because I really did screw her over really hard in the early game. So I'm level 6 now. I decided to go to roam to the bot lane, because I know that usually the Tribrush is warded. I decide to go from behind. I go past the red buff and behind the golems and go to the brush that's behind the tower there. So here Fresh gets caught out by my Tibbers stun. I back off a bit and let Tibbers take the tower aggro. I finish Ezreal off of my Ignite and Incinerate, sorry, and Hecarim gets pulled by Blitzcrank and Caitlyn takes the kill, so that was well played by everyone. You got sucked in, Hecarim. You thought I was gonna die, but I didn't die because I didn't die, so sucked in. Anyways, I go back and get my Catalyst of the Protector here. And up here I'm back in mid lane, lay down a bit of harass on Hecarim. I've got my Tibbers up now, so Akali comes in here and they go in for the kill. I turn around and chuck everything onto Hecarim. Akali shadow dances out onto a minion there, so that was a good escape by Akali. You should, if you want to juke around heaps of Akali, what you just do is just shadow dance to your minions, the enemy minions, sorry, because shadow dance has a really low cooldown. But another thing is that it contains charges. So Akali turns around onto me. She face checks a brush. I activate my shield, which deals damage to enemies that auto attack you. So I believe that it's worth getting at least 1 point into the shield, the Molten Shield, early on, because it's very useful. It honestly can save you quite a bit, and I mean, it helps you charge the stun as well. So here I am, just running around the lane there, just fucking around. I want to go in for a bit more harass on Akali, but she backs off. So now I'm just going to push the tower. Jace comes in, EQ combos me, and Kaylee ends up teleporting back in because she thought that they were going to engage on us. So here we just do a bit of damage on the tower. I overextend just a bit here, lay down all my abilities there on Hecarim. I flash in and kill him, which was really bad. I made a mistake there and got too greedy. If I hadn't done that, I would have been able to just get out and perhaps pick up some other kills elsewhere, but that was really a bad, that was just a greedy decision by me to flash in after Hecarim. And as you can see, the rest of the team gets dropped there as well. So that was a bit bad on my behalf. And I also make another mistake here. I go along roaming into their jungle because I thought that I'd be strong enough to perhaps take them down easily, but all 4 of them are there, so I make a mistake there, which is really bad. So here the team starts off doing Dragon. Hecarim gets caught out. I lay down my abilities onto him. He gets stunned. Akali goes in, and she's lowered as well. She flashes out. Nocturne gets lowered down, but Kaylee uses her ultimate, and I pick up the kill on Akali there. And I take a bit more of harass from Jace and Ezreal there on my way out. And Hecarim ends up getting caught out a bit here, but he's really fast, so he does not end up getting, he does not die there. So Fresh gets caught out here. I lay down my Incinerate, Disintegrate onto him and finish him off. So Ezreal pokes me down a bit here. Just two of my spells pretty much just lure him. Jace goes in, tries to go in for a bit of damage there, tries to kill me, but doesn't end up going well with that. So I get Tibbers to tank the tower here a bit, do a bit of damage, and all three of them are low here, but I was very surprised that we only got Ezreal there. We should have got at least the other two because they were both very low, so oh well, it doesn't really matter. But whatever the case, we are going for Dragon here, and as you can see, all of the enemy team is starting to come around there now in there. So Ezreal and Jace poke down Nocturne a bit. Hecarim steals the Dragon there, and I take out Fresh here with my auto attacks and everything, and Akali goes in to dive me, but I get saved by Kayle there, and and as you can see here, I mess up my Tiberius stun here. I screwed that one up, but I flash over and pick up Akali anyways, and Jace ends up coming around there. So what I do here is I block him around a bit with Tiberius. I pretty much just juke just a bit around here. Tiberius just dealing tons of damage to Jace there, and I get picked up by Ezreal's Arcane Shift, but Caitlyn picks up the kill on Jace. Fucking Piltover, Nemesis. Nah, not really. They're actually, I believe that they're a team. Well, both Jace and Caitlyn are good guys. But anyways, Akali gets picked up here by my auto attack. Hecarim gets dropped as well by Kayle. And I pretty much just get Tiberius here to tank the tower. Pretty much, we got 2 for, that was a 2 for 0. Blitzcrank is really low though. Nocturne's a bit low as well, so they're going to go back and heal themselves up a bit. So it's up to us 3 now. I get I eat to Ezreal ultimate and get picked off by Fresh, which was really bad. I fucked up there. I gone fucked up. Shit. I fucked up. And anyways, as you can see here, I decide that I want to go for a Banshee's Veil now. So Kayle and Caitlyn. Kayle ends up getting caught there and dies, so oh well. But now I want to go for the top lane, and the Dragon's up, so because they were going for the Dragon, I decided to start the Baron, but they actually weren't going for the Dragon. They were actually mid, or you know, just in their own jungle all along. So we start the Baron there, and as you can see, they're all coming along now. I've got my stun and Tibbers ready, so I just wait until the time is right. I use my stun to Jace and Hecarim. I believe that Jace was one of the more primary targets at the moment, even though Ezreal there is just in the back doing tons of damage there, just poking us out. So because they all get dropped, I decided it's okay to do Baron. But the mistake we make here is that Caitlyn and Kayle went off to mid lane, so it's only myself and Nocturne, so that was a bit bad, and Ezreal ends up picking off me and Nocturne there, so Caitlyn and Kayle probably should have came in there, but and we may have been able to get the Baron, but and I guess it was just a miscommunication there, but that's fine, that doesn't really matter. So mid lane here, Fresh tries to hook me, Nocturne goes in, and I lay down my abilities, and we pick up Thresh there. Kali goes in, I do a bit of damage onto Hecarim and Jace there. Jace gets stunned, so he's almost dead there. So, and now everybody gets poked out by Jace and Ezreal, so we can't really push the lane here at this moment. But I land my stun onto Akali there. Caitlyn picks up Hecarim there, and Akali Shadow Dances to finish me off, and now it's a 1 versus 1. Caitlyn versus Ezreal, and Ezreal picks up the kill. Ezreal is an extremely strong duelist. Holy shit! Do not try and 1 versus 1 Ezreal. He honestly is a very strong duelist, especially when you're already pretty low. But anyways, they are starting to Baron here because they notice that Caitlyn is bot lane. So they make a smart move here and start the Baron. But what they do wrong is that they don't realize I was there. I do as much damage onto Ezreal as possible because at this time Ezreal is the main target. He got really ended up getting really fed, so I pretty much just do as much damage onto him as possible, and they pick up the kill on Hecarim, and Blitzcrank doesn't get the hook off on Thresh, so now they turn around and pick up the Baron. So good job team. I'm going to... Holy shit, I need a drink. I'm just gonna... Holy fuck, where's my drink? There it is. I got my drink. Can you hear that? I'm opening the bottle. And Blitzcrank's just zoning out. Jay's there, so we can't do a bit of harass there. Fucking hell, and then we got the Baron, but unfortunately I didn't get the buff because I still had a couple of seconds to respawn, but now that everybody has the Baron buff, we're all mid. Except for me, I don't have Baron. Nocturne dives in, goes on to Jace there. Hecarim dives onto us, and Nocturne almost dies there, but gets shielded by Kel. He ends up getting dropped. We take out Hecarim there, and Kali makes a mistake of getting a bit too greedy. She goes in there, and Ezreal gets really greedy here as well. He goes in, Izonias to avoid the damage from Jace, and Caitlyn picks up the kill on Thresh. So that was a really well done Zhonya's. If I had Zhonya's there, I most likely would have died to Jace. So that was just well played. So now it's Caitlyn, myself, and Tibbers taking down the turrets and the inhibitor, and we back off once we take that because they are respawning in 10 seconds. But Caitlyn decides to go down to the bot lane and get the tower. So now, pretty much, this is the end of the game. Blitzcrank gets really good hook onto Thresh there. Blitzcrank OP. OP beat boop robot. Fucking OP. Honestly, I honestly believe that grab is just ridiculous. But anyways, we pretty much just finish off the game here. Get the inhibitor and push the turret there. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Something a bit different there for you. Annie mid. She's honestly is a really strong champion. Just she does drop off a bit late game though. As you can see there, I went up going 15, 8, 15. I can't read it properly because the text is hell small, but yeah, I had about a decent score there. But Annie ends up just being more of a stun bot later on with her Tibbers and everything. But she's still a great champion, but more of a early to mid game champion. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Share with your friends, like the video, and yeah, you can like my Facebook page if you want to.